Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Morrowind Monday. I have spent some time training. I am actually now right at the point of level up. Uh, and let me check here. Yep. So I'm going to be getting strength, willpower, and agility this level. What do you mean enemies nearby? I swear a second ago it was letting me rest here. Oh, there's a cliff racer. And it knows I'm here. I have to go fight this. They just like come out of the cracks. Okay. Alright, now I can rest. Do it while I can. You have ascended to level 15. Today you suddenly realized the life you've been living, the punishment your body has taken. There are limits to what the body can do, and perhaps you have reached them. You've wondered what it is like to grow old. Well, now you know. Well, that's grim. That is not the like realization of power that I was expecting this level to yield. But maybe there is something to be understood about the fact that there is a limit. Eventually you won't be all powerful, I guess. You won't be able to continue progressing at a certain point. You just are as strong as you can be. But it doesn't seem like we're as strong as we can be. We just got 5 points in strength and agility and 5 points in willpower because we're seeing more and more magic come up. So I'm happy to get a little more protection from that. And we're pretty close to the Urshalaku camp. So let's just go ahead and head over there. Yep, there's a flame atronach. Avoid that. I'd rather fight the cliff racer if I'm being honest. It's easy. So I am now returning from a recovery mission. I was supposed to get a 6th house cup. I was supposed to get some corpora sweepings to prove that I am indeed protected from the disease. And then I was supposed to find the shadow shield, and that last one was the hardest part. The first two I was able to just dip into a room, grab them before I took too much damage, and then leave. And there weren't really any consequences after that. But the shield, I had to go searching. It was really deep in the in Kogaroon. Oh, hey, chill. It's just me.
What do you want of me, Outlander?
I think you know what I'm here for. If you have brought me the 3 tokens of the warrior's test, I can speak to you further of the 3rd trial. I am impressed. These 3 tokens you have brought me. You may keep them, yes. You have passed the warrior's test, and I will give you the secret of the 3rd trial. In caverns dark Azura's eye sees, and makes to shine the moon and star. This is the 3rd vision. And you must go to the cavern of the incarnate, a place sacred to Azura, and look for the moon and star. The secret of the cavern of the incarnate is set in a riddle. The eye of the needle lies in the teeth of the wind. The mouth of the cave lies in the skin of the pearl. The dream is the door, and the star is the key. This riddle is wisdom's test. Take counsel of the wisdom of the tribes, and you shall find the way. Seek the cavern of the incarnate. Gain the moon and star, and bring it to Nabani Mesa. Take with you my blessing, and the blessing of our tribe, Malipu Ataman's belt. Malipu Ottoman's belt. What is this belt? Restore health 2 points for 30 seconds to restore 60 health. And fortify agility for 10 points for 30 seconds. That's pretty good. I will absolutely... Yeah, because I'm not using unarmored, blunt weapon, or enchant. I am using agility. Absolutely. I will 100% take that. Thank you, Sulmatul. I'll go seek the clan about guidance on this matter. Council of the Wisdom of the Tribes to find the way. Well, if I have to find wisdom, then I think the first thing I should do is go to the Wise Woman's yurt. Okay. Nibani Mesa? I shall be your guide to the 7 trials on the path of the Nerevarine. Ask and I shall answer, with Azura's blessing. Oh, where do I start? Pass the test. Second trials and translate. The dream is the door, the star is the key. Third trial. He has told you of the Shrine of Azura and called the Cavern of the Incarnate. I cannot tell you how to find this place, but he has said you may seek the wisdom of the tribes, and the wisdom of the wise woman I may share with you. Perhaps what I know can help you with these lines of the riddle. The star is the key, the dream is the door. Ah, the star is Azura. Azura's star appears in the sky only in the magical hour between day and night, at dawn and twilight. Okay, so I know what that's like. I've seen that kind of opening before, but where's the door? Azura's star? Then the door is only seen at dawn and dusk, and the star is the key that opens it. Well, you told me that already, but where's the door? The dream is the door? Okay, well, I appreciate what you know. At least I know the thing about the door opening. Yeah, these are effectively the same statement. So, it's not like Holamayan is the place, is it? Hey, Nab. Wait, can he tell me more?
To make your acquaintance.
No, he won't tell me anymore. Thank you for the recognition. I'm afraid I'm not... You don't have information. Yeah, this is weird, because nobody... I'm supposed to be able to seek the wisdom of the tribes. Karopli. Yeah, I want to discuss... Can I beg you to assist me with a matter of personal vengeance? That is not what I came here for. Okay, what is the... Zalay Subadamail. Zalay Subadamail. You might find information about... I don't know. I was already here. Did I talk to... you? The Eye of the Needle. Yeah. This token of our tribe, Malipu Ottoman's belt, is proof of Sulmatul's blessing. Let me think. Perhaps you mean the needle? It is a tall rock column in the Valley of the Wind. I have slept beneath it once or twice. The Valley of the Wind is a valley on the northeast slopes of Red Mountain. The entrance to the valley is marked by Aaron's Teeth, 2 tall rock spires. Aaron's Teeth? 2 stone spikes at the mouth of the Valley of the Wind. The Valley of the Wind runs south from the sea in the northeast of Varnfell, east of the Dwemer, Boothwand, east of the Daedric Zergonapal. We stay away from the valley. The wind howls and the spirits are always awake. Dereleth ancestral tomb is in this valley. It is foolish to disturb the spirits from their in their resting place. Yes, I agree. There are two valleys side by side. The westmost is called Dry Camp Valley. The camps have no water, but they are sheltered from the wind. Duna Ahe Caverns is also there. The Valley of the Wind is the eastmost valley. It runs long and straight south between Aaron's Teeth and climbs toward Red Mountain. The mouths of these valleys are to the east along the coast, past Buthwand, a Dwemer ruin, and just past Zerganapal, a Daedric ruin, turn south. Huh. Yeah, what's this about the skin of the pearl? You mentioned the needle in the Valley of the Wind. I recall at the top of that tall spire is not white, but much lighter than other rocks nearby. The head of the Valley of the Wind sits right under the needle. It is a good, safe campground, sheltered from wind, with only one approach. That whitish rock at the top of the needle. Might that be the pearl you're looking for? Okay. Okay. We're making some progress. And the Teeth of the Wind seems pretty obvious itself. Okay, so just to review the riddle here. The eye of the needle in the Valley of the Wind. The mouth of the cave lies in the skin of the pearl, so somewhere at the top of the needle, and then I need to be there at dawn or dusk. Okay, all right. We have our task. Alright then. And that's Zerkanapal. That's the ghost gate. Okay. So it seems like there's really only one way to get there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cut ahead to the part where I find stuff. Maybe, I mean, Zerganapal is the first location on the map that I can count on. So, you know, I'm not gonna bore you guys with any of the travel in between. So, let's see what Zerganapal is like. All right, if I had to guess, this is Zerganapal. And, yeah. Not much to look at the moment, but we'll get by. So I need to review here. East of Zerganapal. South of the sea in the northeast. So I guess this is the sea. Is this the Valley of the Wind, I wonder? It's supposed to go east of here. Who knows what kind of Daedra are roaming this place. Oh, it's some kind of maze. Oh. Yeah, he saw me. Is it just gonna be the one that does him? Or do I need two? Two. Alright. It doesn't work. I don't feel like he's on my side, though. I have a feeling if he's hanging out around here with the Daedra and all, he probably isn't my kind of guy. I just want to get around this building and find the Valley of the Wind. Alright, come on. If you can be damaged by normal weapons, then I'm afraid you must die. Got him. Easy enough. It's made to look like a certain kind of dinosaur, the Clan Fear. I forget what it's called, though. Who? Who? Oh. Okay. Still not 100% on the directions here, but... Man, I remember when fighting one of these was scary. And look at that. 2 hits each. Instant hits. Didn't have to swing too much. I just got him. Just like that. Piece of cake. Oh, if I had to guess, this must be Aaron's teeth. And so now I'm looking for the needle, I guess. I'm guessing it would be very obvious. Got it. What's this? There's a door here. A door to where? Derelith Ancestral Tomb. Wasn't that mentioned? Okay, so I'm in the Valley of the Wind for sure because this particular ancestral tomb is here. So I am now just looking for the needle. Huh? Well, I don't know about you guys, but that looks like a moon and a star. Cavern of the Incarnate. Wow. They literally couldn't have just told me the giant stone door at the end of the valley. It's a riddle. You must figure it out. We just want you to talk to us.
The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key.
Well, that was interesting. Okay. Dusk. Dawn. I'm waiting for dawn. And... Okay. So it's just as simple as resting for 5 hours. It's been a while since I fought a Dark Brotherhood assassin. Oh my goodness. Dude. I need to use magic. I'm gonna start with Hearth Heal. Oh my goodness, please let me cast the spell. And then I'm gonna cast Regenerate. And then I'm gonna use my Imperial Netch Blade. I think his weapon ran out of charge. Yeah, okay. Oh, shoot. This is all worth a good chunk of change, but I don't know if I want to carry it. Who am I kidding? I'm taking it. I'm taking it all. Okay, did I... Okay, rest. I need to rest for 3 more hours. Okay,
In the dawn hour under Azura's star, the door is opened.
Oh. Huh. So this is Azura? Moon and star.
Nerevar reborn, incarnate. Your first 3 trials are finished. Now 2 new trials lie before you. Seek the Ashlander Ashcans and the Great House Councillors. 4 tribes must name you Nerevarine. 3 houses must name you Hortator. My servant, Nabane Mesa, shall be your guide. And when you are Hortator and Nerevarine, when you have stood before the false gods and freed the heart from its prison, heal my people and restore Morrowind.
He speaks
Do this
for
for
the land
me,
and names them
and
great.
with my blessing.
Okay. Whoa. Hey. Hello. Hey. What the? They're all standing by a body. Hello? Welcome, incarnate, moon and star reborn, Hortator, Nerevarine, mourner of the tribe unmourned, redeemer of the false gods. I am Peak Star. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask and I shall answer, if wisdom guides me. What do you mean you were not the one? I am a failed incarnate. So are all these who remain here with me in the cavern of the incarnate. I survived the blight, but I fell in battle with an ash vampire. I could not master the arts of war, nor could I learn the ways of the great houses. They would not have accepted me as Hortator. Take these few poor things, they are of no use to me. Embroidered belt, travel-stained pants. What? What is the tribe unmourned? Pity Dagoth in the 6th house. All they do, all they are is foul and evil, but they began in brightness and honor, and the cause of their fall was their loyal service to you, Lord Nerevar. You told Lord Dagoth to guard the profane tools beneath Red Mountain, and thus he was tempted. He did your bidding when he tried to keep these tools from the tribunal, and so he hates you, who betrayed him, and the tribunal, who mocked his honor, attacked him, and stole the profane tools for their own use. The profane tools, what are these? Kagranok, the high priest of the Dwemer, forged enchanted artifacts to steal the power of the gods. Nerevar fought the Dwemer to prevent this blasphemy, but Dagoth took these tools to make himself a god, and the tribunal took these tools to make themselves gods. Though the tribunals sought to do good with their power, they are tainted by the same corrupt desires that move Dagoth. Okay. You're telling me that Dagoth and the tribunal, Vivek, the guy Vivek, they're on like the same level with having used these tools to try and make themselves gods. This is a ghost telling me this, so I honestly don't really have a personal reason to doubt this. Is there any other wisdom that guides you? The visions of Azura are often obscure for 2 reasons. 1, because the future cannot be known and choices may always be made. 2, because truth is not clear or simple. Azura's riddles warn us to think long and hard. They force us to search carefully for truth and meaning, and not to rely only on impulse and force. What is this Hortator? You must go before the counselors of the great houses and satisfy them, for only the councils of the great houses can name you Hortator. I do not know the settled people of the great houses and can offer you no counsel. The false gods, we're talking about the tribunal and Dagoth have unnatural abilities and lifespans of gods. They gained these things by actions that mock the gods and misuse divine power. They were ambitious and unwise, and the consequences of these ungodly acts threaten all that lives in Morrowind. That's probably the source of, like, Corpus. Okay. Alright. What was the stuff that you gave me? Travel stained pants. Oh, that's so good. Pants that can levitate me. There was another thing that you gave me. The embroidered belt. Fortify willpower on use. That's not bad. I am Ainteria, but I was not the one. But I wait and hope. I ask and I shall tell you my story. I was a holy crusader of the temple in the golden era of the tribunate. I contributed substantially to the writings that were later suppressed by the temple, and now would be called apocrypha. I followed the tribunal unquestioningly, to my regret. I never believed in the Nerevarine prophecies until it was too late. Take my humble possessions with my blessing. I'm sorry, was this... This was somebody who could have been the Nerevarine, but they didn't actually believe in the prophecies. 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 12, and Terria's Mace. Trained my heavy armor. Okay. And what's the weapon? This damages speed and agility on strike. It's a decent enough weapon, but I'm not going to use it. Okay, what other goodies can I get? Hort Led. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Hort Led. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask and I shall tell you my story. I died 400 years ago, in the last days of turmoil and unrest after the Empire came to Morrowind. I was a thinker and not a doer, and though I was mocked by the stars, I was not a hero. Take these things of mine. My bones won't complain. Sithis? Sithis. Just the like Daedric patron of the Dark Brotherhood. Sithis has been added to my inventory. And Hortled's robe. Okay, goodbye. I'm guessing it's a book. Yeah. Alteration? Okay. What else? Kanun Chodala. What's your story? I was an Ashkan. I led my people against the Akaviri while the Cyrodiil dogs fled before them like Kuguri. I quested deep into the strongholds in Red Mountain, cleansing the unclean things in their own blood. I did not heed the counsel of the women, and, to my shame, I craved glory, but never saw my real enemies. My axe and boots are yours, with my blessing. Your boots? Oh, the robe. Turn undead on target. Shield 5 points on self. Interesting. The boots? Fortify endurance and fortify speed on use. Okay. And it was his axe that he gave me. Oh, it's a glass axe. But I have like a skill of 5, don't I? Yeah, I have a skill of 5 in X. Fortify attack on use. It's not. It's a decent weapon, but it's not what I'm using. I've committed to Longblade. Idreni Nerathan. I'm over encumbered. Well, I was not the one. I shall tell you my story. I lived in the late years of the Tribunate and behind the scenes. I helped us demoralize, then repel the Akaviri invaders. I knew nothing of the Nerevarine or Dagoth until I took refuge with the Ashlanders. I died a fool, trying to loot ruined Kogaroon. Here, take these. Maybe there's something in the world left worth stealing. Master's lockpick and probe. Those are completely useful on their own. I'm over encumbered. I'll buy like a pretty small margin too. Pick this up. Okay. Okay. Definitely got rid of a few pounds there. There is another guy. Everdan. What's your story? I saw Morrowind fall to the Empire. I lived through the humiliation of the surrender, swore hatred and vengeance against Imperial and Tribunal alike for their betrayals. In later years, I despaired and turned to Red Mountain, where I grew old and died fighting the Blight and Red Mountain monsters. Take my weapons and armor. I have no further use for them. His spear? Poison on strike. It doesn't seem like an especially strong spear. Like a chitin spear, maybe. Restore health and fatigue on use. But it is magnitudes weaker than what I'm using. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I like it, but I can't make use of it. I need to get rid of like 20 pounds. Or, you know what? I'm going to try and use my... Okay, first I need to see if I have fortify strength. Restore strength. Oh, I do have one. Okay. That's very brief. Okay, I'm going to use my amulet. Divine Intervention, that's right. And that took me to Buckmoth. Okay, so I'm going to quick save, and then I can use my potion. Okay, I offloaded some things. I think I've still got a fair, some Dark Brotherhood stuff to sell. I also need to get rid of these gauntlets, or maybe start wearing them. What am I trading? Personality and luck while I'm wearing the gauntlets. And I train unarmored. I don't know. Because they are so good. I mean, they give a lot of protection, a lot of armor rating, even though I don't have a ton of heavy armor skill. So I really want to wear them. But I also don't want to give up my enchantments. Well, it's something to figure out. Okay, so I have found Moon and Star, which was kind of the deal. Received the Moon and Star, an enchanted ring, and I am the Nerevarine. I have passed the first 3 trials. Now I must show Moon and Star to the Ashkans of the tribes and the counselors of the houses. Each tribe must call me Nerevarine. Each house must call me Hortator. These are the next 2 trials. Nibani Mesa shall be my guide. I must return to her in secret council. Okay, so we have our objective. I have to return to Nibani Mesa. That's, I think, the next step. So I'll do that, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me on this journey as we get ever closer to its conclusion. This feels like the climax for sure, especially because we had that cutscene. It feels like that this is like total confirmation. You are the Nerevarine. You got another vision. You've been given your task directly from Azura. So now you just have to try and fulfill your destiny, basically. It is the destiny now. But like, there was so many failed incarnates. How do you contend with that? How do you not like wonder, am I going to be the one who failed? Some of them failed simply because they went to battle and died, or they didn't get enough respect.
I don't know if I like this.
I know. Thankfully, I do have a lot of personality, so being able to convince the tribes and the houses that I am who they should say I am, it should be possible. Okay. This is 10 point score. Thank you for watching. I am signing off. See ya.